Right, good evening. Well, tonight might be the night. We've got the young babies, very vocal in the nest box. We've got mother and father backwards and forwards. We've had the babies peeping at the hole to come out, but I'm not 100% certain. The mother's now in the tree calling them, as you can hear in the background. Can you hear? Very, very vocal. They've got to come out tonight. Oh, please come out now. She's very vocal, as you can hear her. Anyway, while I'm on the subject, I lost this afternoon for the vets and balls. I was well up in the game, and I'm going to keep the camera on the box. Yeah, I was well up, and I was 20, my opponent was 19, he was laying 1, so I played up to try and play him out, and I knocked him in for another, and I lost the game 21-20. How bad is that? Right, so we've got the mother there in the tree calling. She's in the lilac bush. She's calling them to come out. And yeah, me and Dawn are sat here patiently. We're on guard because next door neighbour's cat might be around. But next door neighbours are on guard as well, so it's pretty good. Oh, this is brilliant, really. And regarding Dawn's got a beady eye on the nest box while I'm looking at the Mrs. or Mr. Blue Tit here. Yeah, it was unfortunate this afternoon when I was round at Tom's. I couldn't get the fledglings, they'd fledged off, as I said, but they were definitely there, so my guess is that they actually survived some of the birds. Look at that, that's absolutely magnificent. You don't often get a chance to view them like this. And to be honest, like I say, she's only, or he is, only about 6 foot away from me and Dawn, but because we sit in the garden all the time, they're absolutely not bothered about us one bit, are they? No. There's Dawn, she's on the blue tape watch at the box. We've got sparrows as well, look, all sparrows are on feeders. And can I also thank the gentleman again, when you dropped all that bird food off. I put a couple of coconuts in our garden, and the blue tits have been taking the fat from this and taking it up to the youngsters, so thank you very much again for that. So I'm like, oh, it's buggered off. So she's got a caterpillar. Tell you what, I've got some caterpillars. As we were talking about predators and whatever, yeah, she's going in box out. There's probably not enough room to get in that box. It's probably full of youngsters. Yeah, what I was saying about the food chain, you know, like well, not at all, because you know my view on it all. She won't be in there for long. There'll be no room in there, because she's just like, she must have killed now, or he has, at least. Well, we've been sat here 20, 30 caterpillars and took them into the nest box for them youngers to scoff. There you are, back out again now. We've got our house sparrows here now. These have all flocked in now, look. I tell you what, I only filmed that feeder. I filmed it to the roof tonight from the perch where they sat there now. I filmed them to the top, and they stripped that down in about, I would say, about 40 minutes. These sparrows, Dawn's pointing up at the sparrows. It's a blue tip back, yeah. So, what a beautiful evening this is. So she's just been over now or he has, to Hyde Chapel. You know where the spire is over there to get. Must have stripped our lilac tree of all the yeah, she's headed in that direction now. She's whizzed over there to the chapel yard. So she's going to strip that big tree now, with caterpillars. As I'm sat here now, let me zoom out.
Oh, yeah, zoom out.
Zoom out.
Yeah.
As I'm sat here now talking to Dawn. Hey, do you know what as well? As I'm sat here now talking to Dawn, I found today another pair of glasses that I thought I'd lost. ended up at the bowling club today, and somebody said, Andy, can I borrow a pen? I went, yeah, there's one in my bag. He went, I can't find a pen, but there's 3 pair of glasses. So I got 3 pair of glasses, 3 pair of glasses in my bag. Yeah, unbelievable, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to tell you something then. I forgot what it is now. What was I going to tell him?
I've no idea.
I really wanted to say something, and it's completely slipped my mind. What was it? No, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. These sparrows and the blue tits love these coconuts. Look at that in there. It's absolutely brilliant tonight's hour too. We've just moved the bench now, so I've let Dawn sit in the sun because I've been out in it all day. But look at this here now. See this? This is a forsythia, and I took this as a cutting from my next door neighbour's garden, which I'll show you now. Hang on a minute. Oh, yeah. There. Brad's and Jerry who live next door. They've got that forsythia there, and it come from Jen's grandma's garden. And years ago, and I'm going back now, 25 years ago, I used to do a grandma's garden. Did I? Yeah, I used to do a grandma's garden years ago. And she's got loads of plants in there that come from a grandma's garden. And I think that's brilliant because I collect bits of plants, cuttings and everything from my customers' gardens. And they always act as a memory. It's brilliant. And I think, Tom, while we're on now, I think somebody put a comment on about these pumpkin seeds. There's not a pumpkin growing in sight anywhere, there or there. I think, like whoever put the comment on, you've definitely been done me some dud seeds because you want to win the competition of growing the biggest pumpkin. Well, I'm telling you what, you're not going to win.
What are you going to do, get a small pumpkin?
Look at these now in here on my Cotoneaster. It's absolutely full of bees. Dawn just said, look at the bees over there. And you know, I just move like they're everywhere. Up there, see?
There's bumblebees there.
All right. But these are magnificent. Probably get stung on my head now as somebody. Well, I won't get stung at all but these are fantastic. Look at that, working its way around there. Oh, what a night me and Dawn are having in this garden. Lots of different types of bees here. Anybody know about bees? Because this one is completely different from all the rest. I'm actually sure that these are honeybees, but that one is buzzed off. Oh no, there it is. See, have I got it there? Oh, I'm surrounded by them all now. They're all around my head as well. Look at that. What an absolute beauty. Here's another different one. Look at that one there. And did you know they're like birds, aren't they? They just disappear behind see that one. And there you are. There's another big beach we've got flying by. That's the Emirates A380 disappearing through our lilac tree. It's just hopped in again now. We've been sat here now, me and Dawn, about, what do you reckon, about 45 minutes?
Yeah.
45 minutes to an hour. It comes back out again. We're on blue tip watch, aren't we? We're on blue tip watch.
Yeah. It's been lovely though. It's been all. Oh, there it is again.
Oh, it's sat there right next to us now. But oh, look at that. Let me just spin my camera around here now and zoom in there. It's right next to where we are. Look at that, fantastic. And Joanne Delaney, thanks again for the like the gifts. And as you can see, Dawn is sat there with a beer in her hand. I haven't got one, obviously, but you know what Dawn's like.
I needed one.
Beer o'clock.
Hard day.
Beer o'clock. Brilliant. Absolutely. But not me.
It's been a lovely evening though. It's been so warm.
Oh, it's been nice, hasn't it?
Yeah, there's been loads to look at in the garden.
Yeah. How many different types of bee do you think we've seen?
I've no idea. I know honeybee and bumblebee, but I've got no idea what
No,
any of the
you
bee.
got buff-tail bee.
Oh, I don't
Buff-tail
know
bee. We've got the blue tit now, who's very, very active, singing loudly in the tree there. More bees are coming in behind us, so
How
yeah.
many species of bees are there?
I don't know. We need to have somebody who is it an apiary? It's not a place where you keep monkeys. An apiary. I think it's somewhere they keep bees, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. So somebody who like keeps bees. How many different types of bee do we have in the UK? I know we have quite a lot. I know how many blue tits we have. We have not blue tits, but the tit family. The tit family, because we have.
Are they called titmouses?
No.
Oh.
Well, that's like
Where have I got that from?
I don't know, but that's like a sort of a common name, isn't it? I don't actually know now because whether or not I've got me and Dawn in this camera, but I think we have.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say blue tit, great tit, long-tailed tit, marsh tit, coal tit, willow tit, penduline tit. Is there another one? Can you think of another one?
Can't remember one.
Right. There you
Say
go.
great.
Yeah, great. And then we'll get onto the species of owls in the UK. Owls. So we start with the common owl, which is obviously a tawny owl. And the owls that we have in our area, we have tawny owl, little owl, barn owl, don't we?
Mm.
And then there's long-eared owl, short-eared owl, and snowy owl.
Yeah.
Which is the common.
Eagle owl.
No, they're abroad. Yeah. What's the most commonest owl that we have in our country?
A teat owl.
A teat owl. Very funny. She's not behind the door, Dawn, is she? But I'll just spin round now because I'll just zoom in up there. He's up there now calling. It's definitely got to leave tonight. I think they're just keeping me and Dawn in the garden talking. Oh yes, that's what I had something on my mind what I needed to tell you all. So Dawn says to me this morning, she went, "Where's this, Andy? Look at this, we've got a deer. What do we have? A deer running down the road. Yeah, a deer. So that sounded like an intro for a song, didn't it? A deer. I don't. But no, we had a deer running down the road, and my mate Chums, who lives around the corner on Enfield Street. Mm. He'd picked it up on his camera, hadn't he?
Yeah.
So we got a roe deer running down the road. So if you can include all that in the wildlife of what we've seen in our garden, and like last night as well, let's see how many species you can all come up with. Unbelievable. There's loads. Right, Dawn's just told me now. She's got to go in and what are you doing?
I'm going to do some burgers and a salad in the air
Burgers?
fryer.
What, you making them?
No, I'm not making them. They're already made.
They're already made, yeah.
Burgers and salad air fryer.
Don't put the salad in the air fryer.
No.
Halloumi.
Oh yeah, halloumi.
Halloumi cheese is going in the air fryer.
Yeah.
With the burgers.
Yeah.
I knocked up some salad earlier, so that's what we're having for tea, innit?
Yeah.
Very healthy.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna sit down. We're gonna watch Tom's vlog from today. From what he did yesterday. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
And then you'll know, like, for those of you who watch my vlog today or yesterday, I don't know where I am now with the bloody days. Where am I? But for those of you who watched the last vlog that I did, where I finished off in Hyde when I saw somebody, and I didn't think he'd seen me, but he saw me later. You know what I'm talking about anyway. So, but I'm going to stay empty. I'm going to stay on guard with the blue tits for a while. Aren't we?
You could be here for a while.
Could be here for a while.
Anyway.
I'm actually praying now they don't leave tonight. And I don't want them to leave tomorrow because the weather's atrocious tomorrow. Mm. So if I could put a note in the box and say, blue tits.
Stay there till Friday.
Stay there till Friday. The weather forecast is good for Friday, Saturday, Sunday here. Yeah. In G-Cross, or what does Tom call it? G-Rack, but I think it's G-Cross, so there you are. Hey up. What's she looking at now? What's she looking at here? She was going making tea, and now she's actually whistling. She's actually talking blue tit language. Unbelievable. She thinks she can talk to the birds. Seriously, I'm actually not making this up. She was actually talking blue tit language.
You flew out, now you'd be surprised.
Yeah, absolutely talking blue tit language. Right, anyway, it's coming to the end of the evening now, but can I just finish off tonight by saying, Michelle, regarding the gifts that you sent, Lydia told me last week, just before she went off to Hong Kong, that I got a couple of gifts off you, and she got them, and she was going to pass them on to Tom to pass on, but I spoke to Tom yesterday, and he couldn't find them in the house, so I think what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to wait until Lydia gets back from Hong Kong before we can get them, so I'm really sorry about that. But the other thing is, I hope your grandson and all his schoolmates are really enjoying this spring bank holiday they're on, and they've been getting out into the woodland, having a look round. I mean, me and Dawn, we've sat in the garden here now tonight for a good hour. Like, Dawn's come home from work. I've worked this morning, I played bowls this afternoon, but I've been out and done a little bit of wandering about this afternoon. But I'm just hoping now. I forgot what we were going to say. I've completely forgot what we were going to say. But not to worry. Yeah, I forgot. Anyway, as I always say, if you like what you watch, or even if you don't like what you watch, please subscribe to my channel, Under the Gardener G Cross. I'm aiming for 25,000 subscribers. I'm not far off now. I'm probably 24,500. But you know, I always leave you with something. I'm looking around the garden now, but I'm going to leave you with something I've had to stop putting bird food on because the starlings absolutely ravaged it, and I didn't want them all and the jackdaws were coming in and they were actually attacking these bird feeders that bad. They were scaring the blue tits, so I had to stop putting food on these. So I'm going to leave you with these, and these are great actually. The solar lamps, but the bird feeders as well. So I'm going to leave you with this now. See you all for now. Ta-da.